What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome right into the workout commentary. So this workout was done on last Thursday, third session of the week, deadlifts and then pause squats and then some accessories. Really looking forward to this session. This is my final one of 200 kilos. Planned was 3 sets of 4 with 215 kilos, and then the fourth set I had to take to an RP 9. So I was really excited for this. Last prep I managed 210 for 3 sets of 4, and then the last set I took to 220 for 4 reps, which I can remember doing on Christmas Day. So you can see we moved up to 215 kilos, and I was feeling really confident. Deadlift has been moving better than it ever has, and I just knew that I had to make this set fly. So this is the final set of 215, and I knew that if I could get this moving fast, I knew I was going to be able to beat the 220 on the final set. I just didn't know by how much. So this was kind of the teller. Just waiting for all those guys to walk by. So that by the third set, the first rep was moving quite slow. But after that, I got my confidence and it was absolutely flying. I really needed this session to go well because on Tuesday, which I'll talk about more, my elbow flared up again during my bench session, and the session went off late, and my mind was just so focused on the session to absolutely smash it. So we went up to 227.5 kilos, which is just over 500 pounds. I've tried to rep this weight a lot in the past, and it's just not budged, so this was huge for me. And, I just wanted to absolutely destroy it. This would be a PB even fresh, so to do it after 3 sets would be huge. And you'll be able to see how I get on. Just really digging deep into my mindset, and even though I've pulled 250, this is still a big weight for me, especially trying to rep it. So I'll shut up and we'll see how I get on. So as you can see, I managed 5 reps. I went for the 5th because it was meant to be an RP 9, and by the 4th it just did not feel like an RP 9. So happy to hit that. It felt amazing. I had more in the tank. I probably should have went for 230, but I'll take it. PB fresh, but also PB after all that, definitely. Next up was pause squats, so 180 for 4 sets of 4. Last prep I think the heaviest I went was 180 for 3 sets of 2 pause squats, so I knew this wasn't going to be easy. This is set 1, and it's moving pretty well. Maybe could have paused a bit longer on some of these sets, probably the last 2, but overall it was feeling pretty decent. I knew it was going to be a fight though, especially get into that last set, because after doing deadlifts, going down and pausing at the bottom, getting out the hole, your lower back takes a lot for me. And it was really fatigued, so the final set was always going to be a challenge. So we have it here. I was conscious that I couldn't, just because it was the last set, I couldn't let myself come out the hole fast and actually pause. So I was trying to make sure to do that. Really bracing my core, getting out of the bottom. I could feel my glutes so much. My glutes and my lower back take a beating when I do pause squats. But this was a big PB on pause squats as well to hit the 4 sets of 4. Again, absolutely delighted. So at this point, session was going fantastic. After I just did some accessories, which you'll see in a second, moved on to V-bar lat pull downs, going pretty heavy, sets of 6 to 8. Just because of the bench session kind of going to shit on Tuesday, I missed a lot of back and pressing volume, so I was just trying to catch up with that mainly. And to be honest, I couldn't be arsed doing weighted chin-ups on this day in particular, so I was sack it, I'll just do this. Just because it's not easier because I made it pretty heavy, but I don't know, I find it a little bit more comfortable. This exercise here you'll see me do, just the one arm bicep curl. Basically, like I say, my elbow had been flared up badly on Tuesday after squatting on the Monday. So this exercise I saw apparently helps strengthen, just strengthen the tendon. But also my biceps have been lacking in work. My biceps are actually pretty weak, so this was trying to just help strengthen them a bit and get a bit more blood flow to them, but also strengthen the tendon a little bit more. and this was kind of the same, to be honest. Just really controlling the eccentric, and trying to get some back volume in there, but also just strengthen that tendon by getting some bicep work in. So overall, the workout was great. I was really happy with it. It's absolutely buzzing with it, to be honest. And the fact that I pulled 500 pounds, 227.5, well, over that, 227.5 kilos, for 5 with more in the tank is very promising. So next, after this, I finish this set, we'll wrap up with a little physique update. Big chunky boy coming at you. Still weighing around 90, close to 93 kilos. And to be honest, like, although it's the biggest I've been, definitely, it's definitely not the best I've ever looked, but I'm really happy with the way I'm looking. I'm just so happy with my performance in the gym, and like the way I'm looking, I fill out clothes really well. I feel comfortable, like I'm just enjoying it, and I eat well, you know, and I don't really have to worry about what I'm eating too much as long as I'm hitting my calories and my protein. So, you know, like my physical aesthetic isn't really my priority right now. It will become later when I decide to diet down, but for now I'm just really enjoying it. You actually just see there, you can see the scrape on my back. I've like ripped the skin on my back, which is making squatting with a bar pretty painful, but great session, and now we'll get on with the rest of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that workout commentary. I really like doing the workout commentaries because I can just kind of explain how I'm feeling in the session and what was going on, rather than like doing sets and then talking after it. But yeah, session was absolutely fantastic. 227.5 for 5 after 4 sets of 4. Now I was only meant to go for 4, but I was meant to take the set for an RP 9, and 4 just wasn't an RP 9, so I thought do one more. Huge PB. You know, 227 kilos is 227.5 kilos is slightly over 500 pounds, which is absolutely amazing for me to hit for 5. Remember that used to like be my 1 minute max goal, so to hit that for 5 is quality. Feeling good, although, as I mentioned in the last video, my tennis elbow flared up, and I've been trying to like look after it. Now I thought the elbow was absolutely fine after that bench session, because the bench session went amazing. I hit 120 for 5, but then on Tuesday, so I squatted on the Monday. Tuesday I done an interview for my dissertation, and it was right next to Elysium Gym, so I thought, you know what, the place where I done my powerlifting competition, so I thought I'll go in, do the session there, it'll be fun. They have a proper power rack, and used it, and my elbow flared up so badly again, which was so frustrating. I had 117.5 for 4 sets 4. I did a top single first, and I had to go for an RP7 on a top single. And I shouldn't have went for it, but I went for 135 because in my head I'm like, right, I've done 145, so that should be like an RP, and that was like an RP10. So RP9 should be around 140, so an RP9 should be around 140, and if I get 135, the way bench felt on Friday, I thought 135 I could do for a 7, I think. And 130 felt okay. I was probably just not, you know, thinking about the number and not thinking about how I felt, and it just moved awfully. It moved worse than it did at the Easters, and my elbow was just in so much pain. I did manage to complete the sets, although on the final set of the 4x4 I did not increase the weight. I just managed to get the 4x4 done. And I had to scrap the session there, so that's 2 weeks in a row. The first bench session of the week I've had to scrap it after bench, and I've underperformed in that session. So the only real reason I'm underperforming is because of my elbow. So I've been doing everything. I've been doing more rotator cuff work. I've been doing exercises for it to try and help it. I've been using the massage gun to try and dig into the like to my bicep and my shoulder and just in between here. Doing absolutely everything I can because I need to, you know, recover well. I also got this, which I'll get out to show you. Okay, so I got, so focus. Well, basically they're CBD soft gels from Bulk Powders. I got recommended them by a client. They are completely legal, and they are completely legal in the IPF. I've checked. The federation I compete in for powerlifting. Basically, they are apparently very good for joint pain. So I'm gonna give them a go. These are 10 milligrams per soft gel. So I did a little calculator online you can do to see what your dosage should be like per day. So I'm gonna take 2, so that'll be 20, which should be fine for me. I'm gonna see if there's any difference. I have a session with Daniele on Saturday, so I'm taking. I obviously squatted there, so I know that the day after squat, usually my elbow is very tender. So I'm going to take the day off tomorrow I'm staying over at Sophie's, then we're gonna go train at Pleasance. I'm just fucking praying that these help and that my elbow's okay. Because honestly, see, on Tuesday after that session went so poorly, my mentality was just so bad the rest of the day. I couldn't think about anything else. I was so upset, and that just shows how like invested in this I am now. Especially since like I know I could have done so much better, and I'm just being limited by something that, you know, has just flared up again. So I'm just trying to do everything I can to fix it. So I will take that, I'll keep recovering, and then we'll see how I get on Saturday.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounding. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it. Like an ex-girlfriend, I'ma get it back. Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap. In a snapback, black off this coach and this jack. Man, I feel good, dog, I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop off. I take shots at the haters with a sawed off. Girl, you better keep me up or I'll nod off. One shot, all I got, I will not stop. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off, that's to the NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up.
On to the final set now. Elbow feels good. I'm gonna go RP 9 probably. I'm gonna go for 125. I know I'm gonna go for that. So hit 120 for 5 after our 4 sets 5 last week. So this will be huge. Just gonna get my mind right and go for it, but it's not gonna be easy. We'll smash it.
Go. Easy. Let's go. Up. 1. Easy. 2. Let's go. 3. Last one. Big push. 4. Good.
Oh, come on. Fucking yes. Fuck. Oh, I needed that so badly. Set 5 for Daniele. Big set, let's go. Come on, mate. Fucking go. Three, 2, 1. Come on. Drive it. Easy. Come on. Up. Last one. Come on. Don't quit. Let's go. Drive. Up. Come on. Oh my god. Hey. Whoa. That's unreal. Fuck.
Was not expecting
That first rep on that was the best rep out of the sets you did.
Yeah. Oh, benching, done and dusted.
Best 74 kilo bencher by a mile. Session wrapped up with Daniele, very successful. What I'm going to show you now is just one exercise that I've got from Athlean X. It's apparently really good for helping with elbow pain. So basically what you do is you just get an empty barbell set up on a rack, and then you hold on to it, and you try and make sure that your lat's tight and that you're just hanging on from one arm, holding for like 20 seconds at a time, doing 3 sets, and then that'll be me done. Tell you one thing, it's a lot harder than it looks. Oh, for fuck's sake, get a new tripod. Anyway, session with Daniele was brilliant. Got the 125 for 4, which is a big PB, especially after all that bench volume. Elbow felt great. I think the CBD is definitely helping. I've been taking 2 a day, which for me is 20 milligrams, which is suited towards my body weight and stuff based on what the calculator told me. From right off the bat, when I first took it, I instantly felt a little bit more relaxed. I did feel like I almost just got a bit more chilled. Like, now, it wasn't like mental or anything, but I did notice it a wee bit. I think that it is helping, although you gotta always remember, like, I remember when I was doing the squats after the deadlifts, you know, I was paying attention to my elbow, and then obviously took the full day's rest, and then benched. So, you know, I don't think it's performing a miracle. I think the rest is definitely on, but I do think it is providing that little bit extra, just to make my elbow fine, because it feels brilliant, to be honest. So I'll see how much it helps next week. Also, again, I've been doing a lot of, you know, extra work on my elbow, a lot of exercises to help strengthen it, as you've seen. So that all together is helping. It's not just the CBD, but I do think that it does provide some benefit. So if you're thinking about getting it, go give it a try. Like I say, it's not a miracle worker, no supplement or anything like that is, but if it helps, it helps. Delighted with the bench. Now we kick on the next week. Everything's a bit up in the air at the minute. We found out that the competition might be moved or cancelled. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to keep training as normal. The coronavirus is kind of just fucking everything up. The uni's currently in like a meltdown as well. Like first and second year exams got cancelled. For me, it doesn't really affect me, but all classes have been cancelled and everything as well. So it's a bit mental. I'm not a doctor or anything, so I can't provide any advice. The only thing I'd say is make sure you're staying healthy, eating as best you can, you know, getting plenty of vitamins and minerals in, try and stay active, and listen to what, you know, the government and whatever are saying, and just be smart and be safe. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Before I go, it's Sunday, day after, and we found out this morning the competition is cancelled. Well, it's not cancelled actually, sorry, it's postponed for the foreseeable future. We're just kind of throwing a big spanner in the works in terms of competing, because if that's postponed, then, you know, I don't know when the Scottish Championships, if they'll go ahead, because they're meant to be in May, which I talked about in the last video. So basically, everything I talked about in the last video regarding competing is just up in the air. Uni's up in the air. We don't know what's happening with that, because we're now basically just on notice to find out like what they're gonna do. You know, fourth years are, you know, really screwed at the minute, because we're meant to graduate, you know, our next few things, decide our degree, and there's just a lot of things that we don't know what's gonna happen. Don't even know if we'll get a graduation, because, you know, that would be June 30th. We don't know if this will be sorted by then. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be sorted by then. It's scary actually. But we're gonna stay positive. Nothing's major's happened yet, you know. It's not like we're in lockdown yet, so I'm just gonna keep training as normal. In terms of training, I'm gonna keep going as normal. Look to max out in the next 2 weeks, which hopefully I'll be able to show you. Grace Mount posted a funny picture on the Facebook, which I'll put here. So it looks like until we're in proper lockdown, that gym's gonna be open, which is good for me. I'm happy about that. Uni, I just have to keep doing work, and yeah, I don't even. It's hard to kind of do work, 'cause you don't know what's gonna happen. It's all weird. But yeah, anyway, positivity. Like I said, be smart, be safe. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.